Well, there's Spiller and Sophie Ellis-Bextor and Groove Jet on Links FM. It's Rob Hammond. Good afternoon. And if you're at work at the moment and you're off to see Wretch 3-2 in Lincoln this evening, it's probably going pretty slow for you. But I can tell you, it's going ahead. He's here in the studio.
I'm in the building.
How are you?
How you doing? I'm good. You all right?
Although he got lost in Lincoln.
Yeah, we got very lost.
In our wonderful one-way system.
Going round and round in circles. Yeah.
So did you stay in Lincoln last night?
No. We shot up this morning. So, yeah.
Because I saw on your Twitter, I think it was yesterday or the day before, you mentioned some kind of obscure hotel that you were staying in, and I just wondered if maybe it was one of ours, but luckily it's not.
No, that hotel was probably the worst one I've stayed in ever. It just seemed very spooky. And the guy at the reception was even more spooky. And, yeah.
In a Jack Nicholson kind of Shining kind of way.
Yeah, he was like, you will stay here for one night. You will check out at 11 a.m. You will leave the key on the table. I was like, okay, fair enough.
And I guess you must stay in quite a few hotels, and that's probably the worst one, is it?
Yeah, I've never been handled like that ever. So, yeah.
You didn't? You should have said, do you know who I am?
Oh, no, I didn't even want to try that one.
Well, you are in Lincoln tonight. You are in the Engine Shed. It's part of the tour that's going very well for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been good fun, man. We've come straight off the Example tour and gone straight into my one, so we've been having a blast.
Very busy man, and we've got the new single to play as well, Hush Little Baby. You've teamed up with Ed Sheeran on this track. How did that come about? Did you know him beforehand? Or?
Yeah. I've known Ed for some years now. You know, on the underground circuit, you know, all the artists we've known each other. So it's only right that we continue collaborating before, you know, and after. And of course, you know, when I recorded my verses for this track, and then I was like, I could only hear Ed on the chorus, so I had to reach out to him. He came down, you know, he put down that chorus and he added some extra instrumental stuff. You know, we started playing some bits and bobs, and we the rest is history, really, to be honest.
So I mean, it's a great track. Why didn't you release it sooner?
It's when you got two artists with mad schedules, it gets mad difficult. We did want to release it last year, but that was in the middle of Ed's campaign, you know, his album just coming out, and you know, all these singles going to radio at the same time, and this gets mad political, so we of course have to give his campaign some space and, you know, create a lane for myself, and this was the best time and the only time we had to do it.
I bet when you've got a track like this hanging around and you want to get it out, it gets a bit frustrating, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm the type of guy who just kind of throws stuff up on the internet. I get frustrated. I'm like, oh no, the world needs to hear this.
Just have it anyway.
Just have it. But I didn't do that with this. Of course, it's on the album. No.
And it's the fifth single off the album Black or White. A lot of artists don't get round to releasing 5 singles off an album. Yeah. So that's quite impressive. And I think personally you've saved the best to last. Yeah,
we got lucky. Fortunately, the label are on our side, and they're happy to do, you know, this amount of singles. And you know, it's when the album came out, the people really gravitated to this track, you know. So it was like they demanded this rather than us demanding, you know, we're gonna put this out. So it's like it's only natural that we do it.
But you're not taking any time off. Already working on the next album, I understand.
Yeah, I'm nearly finished.
Wow.
I'm shooting off to LA straight after the tour. And I'm trying to just wrap up the album out there and then come back and then album finished and maybe start the next one or something.
So that's one album, tour, new album. Do you not get any time to relax or anything? What does Wretch 3-2 need to do to relax? How do you relax?
I just chill out, man. Whenever you get a couple hours, it's always good to get your feet up. I've planned my relaxing time, and that'll probably be in like 2015.
And any collaborations on the new album?
At the moment, where we've just got a lot of demos and a lot of guides, and we've got some interesting ideas.
There is one rumour that came out yesterday that you're working with Cheryl Cole on her new album. Or Cheryl, as we've got to call her now.
Oh, is it just Cheryl? No?
Yeah, don't call her Cheryl Cole. She won't like it.
Yeah,
is that true?
We recorded a record for her album, and it's quite an interesting sounding song. I think everyone will enjoy it. I can't wait for people to hear it.
And what's she like? We get all these impressions of her in the newspaper. Obviously, they're not all true. But what's she like? Is she nice to work with?
She's a professional, man. You know, she's really cool. We've been speaking back and forth regarding the track, and she's a cool person, but she's very professional, man. She's cool.
We look forward to hearing that. I'm sure we'll hear that very soon. But we are about to play the new single, Hush Little Baby, featuring Ed Sheeran. Are you going to do this tonight? How do you do this when Ed's not around?
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I can't sing as good. So I kind of have to leave his vocal in, and, you know, we let the crowd sing it more than I can, because I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing.
Have you arranged to perform it with him at any point over the summer? Is that going to happen?
You know, in regards to performances, it's weird because sometimes you're just in a city randomly at the same time, you know, and it's just like, oh, you're performing tonight? Yeah, I'll come and do it. And you know,
sometimes he just turns up.
Literally, and vice versa, because of course I'd done a remix of You Need Me for him. So it's like anytime we're in the same place, it's like, yeah, you want to come out? Yeah, let's go, let's do it.
Ed, if you're listening, if you're around these parts,
if you're in McDonald's or anywhere, Burger King, I don't know, anywhere, getting lost on that roundabout one way, you know, we're in the shed, engine shed.
Well, if you couldn't get tickets for tonight, if you want to go, we have got a pair of tickets I've just been told to give away for the performance tonight, Wretch 3-2 at the Engine Shed. We've got a question for you, so Wretch, go ahead.
Okay, so what was my number one single of Black and White, the album? It was last August. That's a good indication. That's a little clue. What is the title?
Featuring Josh Cumrah.
Yeah, it features Josh Cumrah. That's another great indication as well. So you
must know this if you're a fan of Wretch 3-2. If you want to go there tonight, what was that number one single? 01522 888888. The first person to get through and give me the right answer during the single will get those tickets, and we'll be going tonight. It's been great talking to you.
It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure coming in here.
Have a great night tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, bye.
Hush, little baby, don't